We're recording.
We are recording. I need some coffee.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna take a swig.
Do that. Do that.
Do. So good. So good.
I do that still to this day. I go, because
Why?
when I was little, I used to do that.
Oh.
My parents would think it was funny when I would drink, and I go, and I noticed.
Like commercials. That's cute.
Still to this day. So should we start?
Yeah.
I think we should.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Let's do it.
This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
And this is My So-Called Whatever.
It is.
And we are answering questions.
We are answering questions.
So how are we going to do this?
Well, we should explain what we're doing first.
For those that are not in our Facebook group.
Exactly. So
Perfect.
We tried to record last night. And for the very first time, we were just like...
Not feeling it.
It was so weird because it was like a topic that we both really liked. But we just were like, ooh.
It's just, it wasn't working. And like, there was no good reason for it not to
It wasn't
work.
like a bad thing. It just was like,
No.
we weren't connected.
It's not even that. Like, I don't know. Like, we had already talked like a lot before we started.
We did some cruise planning.
We did some cruise planning.
Right, some money planning.
And, yeah, because that's very important.
It was kind of serious. So maybe that's what it was. It was like, holy hell.
Maybe we were coming to some realizations.
I think we were.
And when it was time to record the episode, we were like, meh.
Right, I think we were talked out.
Probably.
That's probably what it was.
But it was good because we got a lot of other stuff, like business stuff out of the way.
And we need to do that sometimes. And so it was kind of cool that we got to chance to
do
that.
It was important. It was super important.
And I don't feel like we wasted any time.
I don't either.
I'm cool.
I don't either, at all.
Cool.
So here we are.
So
and we thought we would do something a little different. And Maria had the idea.
Exactly. But we still wanted to do like 80s, 90s themed, but we just didn't know. So she said she had come up with the idea because she had just been to the American Girl store and there was like a display and it had like little fortunes and it was a conversation starter. So like you'd open up like a fortune cookie or something and take it out and it was like a conversation starter, like a question. And she said, what if you guys did some kind of ask for questions and do some kind of truth or dare? And so we had already talked about this previously, that we were going to be doing some giveaways that week. And this week has been very, very busy. It's been a good week, but it's been very, very busy.
Yeah.
And I apologize that we did the Facebook Live.
Yes.
But we haven't done all of the giveaways that we're going to do.
Right.
And we will. Definitely. So we kind of packaged this in a 2-in-1.
Totally.
We did a giveaway. Well, we haven't done the giveaway yet.
No, but we're going to do a giveaway with this one.
Right. And we asked for questions.
For our episode tonight.
Yep, and we shut it off at 8 p.m. So you guys, we tasked you in the Facebook group to ask us questions that you wanted to know, like do truth or dare questions.
I'm a little nervous.
I'm a little nervous myself.
I'm just putting that out there.
I'm a lot nervous.
Yeah, me too. And we haven't read them.
No.
We have not seen them.
I saw one.
Okay, I saw one, but it was on accident. And we talked about it. Right. But it was on accident because, like, I opened up Facebook.
And Kelly shut the comments off for us, which was awesome because I forgot.
Cool. Yep, that's good. That's great. So thank you, Kelly.
Yeah, thank you, Kelly.
For looking out. We're
going to try to not edit this, too. Did we talk about that?
We haven't mentioned that.
So we want you guys to get, like, the real effect of this.
Real reactions and answers and...
Right.
Awkwardness.
Yeah.
Because let's face it.
I feel like it's going to be awkward. Yeah. We're going to do it. We're going to get through it.
So this is how we're going to do it.
What if this is the first episode that Joey McIntyre listens to?
That's all right. I hope that there's some good questions with answers that pertain to him.
Oh, good God. I can't even imagine.
I'm excited.
Guys, hopefully there's nothing
I'd be excited for that.
Too bad.
I guess we're going to find out.
So... Brooke, pick a number 1 through 20.
16.
Do you want me to pick a number 1 through 20?
I was going to say, Nikki, you pick a number between 1 and 20.
7.
Okay. So, this means that, I want to make sure I have this right. So I'm going to count down from 1 to 7.
Right.
And the 7th question
for me is mine.
Is yours.
Right. And then I'm going to count down, what was the number again?
16.
16. And then we stop, because I think that'll be good. I think that will do it right. And then if we've answered that one, we skip to the next one.
Perfect.
So we're both on the same page with
Perfect. That. Yep.
All right, let's open these up.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
You're going first.
Brooke Elizabeth!
Because 7 comes before 16.
Oh, for the love of everything. Jeez.
All right, here we go.
That wasn't cheese. I do love cheese, but... I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. I'm loading right to the top. And it is taking a minute, so sorry, folks. All right.
I'm nervous about this. You have my question?
I have your question.
Okay.
You ready?
No, I'm not. I'm super nervous about this.
Okay, this is your question.
I'm nervous about it, bro.
Okay, here it is.
Okay.
Andrea Smith.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I'm gonna die.
No. Is it a dare or a truth?
It's a truth.
Okay.
When was the most inappropriate time you farted?
That's the one you saw!
That's the one that I saw.
And Brooke's like, I'm not answering that. That's what you said.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll answer it. And now I got it.
And now you get to answer it. So,
the thing is, I'm going to be 100% honest. Like, I don't know if there's been an inappropriate time.
Right.
Like, I've never been like,
I get that.
Who farted? This is embarrassing. What if Joe listens to this? For crying out loud.
He farts.
I'm sure he does. I'm going to be 100% honest here. I cannot think of can you think of an inappropriate time that's happened? You can?
No. I can't think of an inappropriate time. I can think of a lot of times.
Next question!
My turn. I'm nervous. My stomach hurts.
You'll be fine. I just talked about that. Come on.
True.
Oh, for the love of God. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
16,
13, 14, 15, 16. Are you freaking kidding me? Diana Roth. Not to be confused with Diana Ross. I applaud you for this question. If you could trade places with a celebrity for a day, who would it be?
Oh, I like that question.
Yeah, you can go F yourself.
Who though? Who? That's a hard question, actually. Not as hard as yours.
Not as hard as mine.
Okay, if I could trade places with a celebrity for one day, who would I trade places with? Probably, well, I wouldn't mind trading places with Jenny McCarthy for a day.
That was a good answer.
I mean,
because that's like double.
Exactly.
You get to be her
for a day. Plus,
for a day,
you get to be Donnie Wahlberg's wife for a day.
Why did you get this question?
I think that would be.
I think you need to
final
go
answer
1 through 10. Give me a number 1 through 10. Give me a number 1 through 10.
Why? Let's play this out.
That's a lot to count. 1 through 10.
What? Nikki.
I'm losing. It's like Candyland all over again.
Candyland?
I can't lose games. I'm a poor loser.
You're not losing anything. You're a winner.
Oh, thanks.
I'm going to count yours.
Okay.
I'm going to do yours.
Okay. But that was a good answer. That was a really good answer.
Thanks.
And it was a good question.
It's a great
good question, Diana Roth. Not to be confused with Diana Ross.
All right, so I'm going to count 7 down
look at
from
this, Look at this GIF. Look at this GIF.
What?
This girl's drooling. Look at that.
What is she drooling over?
I don't know.
Oh.
Probably the replies.
Oh, we should read the replies.
Oh, Charlene said Lisa Bonet. So I get to come home to some Jason. Is it Momoa?
Momoa? I don't know, but I wouldn't mind that either, to be honest.
He's a good looking dude.
So here's yours.
Okay.
Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Another one, isn't it?
No,
isn't it?
It's not bad.
Okay. Is it a dare?
No.
Okay.
It's the truth.
Okay.
It's from Christine.
Oh, Christine.
I dare you to give details of your first real kiss. Real was in caps.
Like a real.
One.
Well, do I count the spin the bottle one? Is that a real kiss? Or like, hey.
I don't think that's a real kiss. Well, I mean, it is. But like a real, like...
This is kind of embarrassing because it didn't happen until like, for a long time.
In high school.
Right, but I was like a senior in high school.
So?
Like a real kiss.
Well,
a real kiss.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
But what about...
Yeah, no. I told you that. It was just, no.
Oh. Well, that's okay. But let's hear it.
Well,
Voldemort.
Yeah. But it was a really good kiss.
So there. Was it at your parents' house?
No.
Was it at the park?
It was at that party.
Oh, that's right!
And like...
That was the summer before senior year.
It was the summer before senior year, and my grandfather had died that day.
Yes.
It was the 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't going to go out, but you guys convinced me and said, hey...
I was not there.
Whoever was with me said, hey.
Yes.
You should go to this party and whatever. And he wanted me to go.
Yeah.
That's a whole other story. So anyway, it was very innocent. It was the way that it should be.
Yeah.
And I wish that it had always stayed like that. But as you guys know, like it just sometimes doesn't.
Well, Voldemort.
Right. Exactly. And I mean, whatever. I probably wasn't a walk in the park either, but.
Yes, you were.
So, he turned to me and it was just like everything you'd ever want. He was like, you're so beautiful. And no one had ever said that to me before.
Oh, okay. That is really sweet. I know how it ended.
Not too good.
Not great.
No, not great. But great. I wish that I would think of those things more often.
Exactly. Think of those moments.
Bad things. Yeah.
Right. Think of those moments because because you live and learn from every
exactly,
experience.
And I wouldn't be where I am today.
Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's 100%.
And then he kissed me, and it was like just what you'd want, like your first kiss to be.
Right.
Like, I mean, it wasn't my first kiss, but it was my first real kiss.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think that's nice.
So.
I remember that. I remember I was in Florida when that happened. And I think that's cool. You should remember those things more often. I mean, not that you think about him all the time. But
no.
when it comes up, you should like revert your brain to those memories.
Right.
If you can. I know it's hard because Voldemort.
Right. And I will tell you, like, every moment with Kevin has been like 300 times that moment. So.
And that is why.
Just saying.
You are Mrs. Schreier.
That is the truth. Hashtag truth.
Hashtag Schreier is the truth.
Now, Joey McIntyre, I know you wanted to be there for that moment.
I know you wanted to be there as an audience.
No.
Or as a participant.
As a participant. Because, I mean, that's the way I always thought it. Like, saw it.
That's how you.
All right, I talk too much, so.
No, it's all good.
It's time for you, and now
right,
can you pick
I'm going
to
pick a number between 1 and 10.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I'm going to pick the number. I'm torn between 2 of them.
Well, you can pick my number if you want.
I don't want your number.
Okay.
I
want to trade?
I will pick 4.
Okay. You ready?
So you're going to go 4 from the last one I did? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is a good question. This is from Rebecca Porter. If you could have a chance to act in one of the 80s shows, Which show would you choose and why? Growing Pains, Family Ties, The Facts of Life, Full House, or name another I missed? It's a good question.
That is a good question. Okay.
Oh.
So, this is
a great question.
and it's kind of a hard question, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because I, idolized Candace Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
I idolized Alyssa Milano.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have to say it would be either Full House or Who's the Boss. Probably Full House, looking back. But if you would ask me when I was 8 years old, it would have been Who's the Boss. Just
That's
because, I loved those two shows. And I loved those girls. I wanted to be them. I wanted to be just like them, and I would have loved to have, played their best friend.
That's a good answer.
Thanks. That was a good question.
Yeah, it was a good question. I watched a lot more of Who's the Boss than I did of...
Did you?
Yeah, because probably my parents were like, oh, I like Tony Danza.
Yeah. I like Judith Light.
Yeah.
All right. Your turn.
Okay.
Okay. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is a good one.
Okay.
Sandy, I don't know how to say her last name, Affy? She asks, if you could go back and star in any New Kids on the Block music video, new or old, which one would it be and why?
I know exactly which one it would be. I can tell you right now. It would be I'll Be Loving You Forever, and I would want to be one of the girls that was at the pool house. Because they were into them.
That is spot on. That right there is spot on.
Aye. No, because Joe was into it.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying?
He was into it, and she was.
Because the other videos, the one where he Right Stuff.
Yep.
He's driving off in the car. Right, that's Right Stuff, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're chasing him around the cemetery. But this one, they had some connections going on.
Yeah, they did.
And those girls were beautiful.
Yeah, they were.
Be gorgeous.
Yeah. That's who you would want to be in 1989.
Because that's not who I was in 1989.
They had the hair, they had the bodysuits with the jeans and the big belts.
Yes.
Yeah, they were cool.
And so that is my answer. Final answer.
That's great. I think that's a good answer. That's a great answer. That's spot on.
Hey, thanks.
Spot on. That was a good question. Thanks Sandy.
Now that I think about, I'll probably think about it and be oh,
I should have picked.
But
honestly, I don't know what else it would be.
No.
That's a good one.
I Love You Came Too Late, but that's not a New Kids on the Block song. See,
Correct.
That would have been, if you would have said, Joe McIntyre song, yeah, I want Joe McIntyre to sing to me in a diner. Hells yes.
But would you be no thanks, Joe McIntyre?
No. Well, you mean now?
No, but in the video.
Oh.
Would you be the girl in the video?
Now I'd be
I'm married. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. That was so weird. I'd be because that's not going to happen.
Well, no. But would you be the girl in the video?
Hells yes.
And he's all upset about? And she's
I can't live without you.
I'm moving on with my life.
And I'd be
you almost lost your
I'm ready.
ring.
Let's go, Joey McIntyre. Let's go.
Oh, I just want that cake.
All right, next.
Good.
This one's a hard one. Okay, you ready?
How hard?
Dare you to tell us
Oh.
your least favorite New Kid and why?
Oh, this is a hard one.
No.
I don't want to offend anybody.
You're not going to offend anybody.
Well, I don't want to, I don't have a least favorite, but I have the one, okay, so when you are, because we all have our number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. So, over the years, those numbers have totally, they've changed.
They've mismatched. They've
Oh, no, they totally have.
Yeah.
That was a really good sound. My number 1 has always been Jordan. No one's ever taken him from that spot. When I was younger, 2 and 3 would flip-flop between, it was Joe and then Donnie, and then it turned Donnie, then Joe. And then during like Step by Step era,
Mm-hmm.
Joe
Went down even further.
went down to 4, which knocked John to 5, and Danny came into number 3.
Because Danny, let's.
I mean,
Danny in the 90s?
that,
How you doing?
how you doing?
I mean, Danny today is not bad. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just saying.
none of them are bad.
None of them are bad. None of them.
But
But like, I watched it and I'm like, hey, how you doing?
I was on the Danny train a little bit.
Whoop whoop.
But now,
Choo, choo.
if we're talking today, and I had to put them in order, it would be, and this is based solely on what I'm
Again,
attracted
somebody
to.
has to come in last.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
This is the order: Jordan,
Yeah.
Donnie,
Yeah.
John, Joe, Danny. That's my answer. And John, to be honest, recently moved to 3. I love Joe. I love all of them. And like Joe in white pants, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Joe when he wears his white pants is like
2.
he's like 2.5. But like it's all kind of fluid. So that's my answer.
That's a really good answer. You did very well with that question.
That's a hard question because I don't want anybody to be offended ever.
Well, I mean, it's not like you don't like Danny.
Right? No, I do like
All of
Danny.
us like Danny.
Exactly.
We love all of them.
Absolutely. I mean, like I can't even. And then I think about like Remember Betty,
and it just makes you love him even more.
Exactly, and I'm like,
and then
Danny.
he goes up to the top, and then somebody else is going to be last.
No one ever goes to the top other than Jordan. Jordan
I hear
is
you.
always at the top.
I want to hear you on Joe. Joe is always he's always that number 1 spot. He's right there.
Mm-hmm. Just looking down at the others, like
it's like, yeah, do 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 do, just like that. Winner.
Winner.
I don't know.
You're the winner
Of my heart.
Aw. All right, your question. Okay, so where are we? We ended with okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Nobody answered that question, by the way.
5.
Cowards.
Okay, here's a question.
Oh, great.
This is actually kind of for both of us.
Okay. So
But
we'll both answer
I'll
it?
direct it to you, but we'll both answer it.
Okay.
This is from
Oh, that
again.
that other question was from Dawn.
Dawn.
Is this from Dawn?
No, this
Oh.
is from Diana Roth. Not to be confused with Diana Ross. She wrote, "When are the two of you going to try out for The Amazing Race?"
Never.
That is not going to happen. Thank you.
No.
No,
I don't think that. No.
It would be too hard. Well, first of all, I don't
Like-
really want to be on TV like that.
No.
Second of all,
No.
I don't want to leave my family to do that. Stop. And no.
I just like the concept is okay, but like I'm just not a big Amazing Race fan. Like
I'm
I
not
think
either.
like the only time I really ever tuned in was when John was on it.
I didn't even watch that.
I like saw a couple here and there.
I've never seen an Amazing
Kevin's
Race.
mom was texting me.
Oh, is she watching it?
There's a new kid on the Amazing Race. Every time there's like
Aw.
like when Lance was on Dancing with the Stars,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. Joey was on Dancing with the Stars, right?
Mhm.
Joey was on Dancing with the Stars. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't watch that season. That was before I got back into it.
That was when she was like, "You have to watch." I didn't. I'm sorry, Joe, but I did not see you on Dancing with the Stars.
I can't believe you didn't.
I feel like it was like a night that I was working,
Or like,
and like I didn't have.
right? You don't always have network TV.
No, I don't. And like
you
I would
do,
love
like,
to watch
Netflix and that stuff.
Right. I
Right.
just, yeah. So, cable has not been a priority. The only time we ever have anything is when we used to get Nesson to watch the Red Sox games.
Yeah,
But,
and we always have it, and it's kind of a chore, to be honest.
Hmm. Well.
I have too many shows.
I just started watching Blue Bloods, I tell you. I'm watching it again. Starting from season 1.
Oh wow!
Because I kind of forgot what was going on. So, there's 7 seasons of Blue Bloods on Netflix, if you guys are wondering.
Netflix.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
Kevin's watching it with me.
See, this is what we do when we go to summer's coming.
Yeah.
And when we go to the beach, we don't have cable there.
Mm-hmm.
we use like Netflix, and we have an antenna to get like the news.
But it's like, yeah. No.
But it doesn't work if you stand a certain way, if the wind blows a certain way.
No.
So that's good to know.
Yeah.
Because then I can watch it this summer when I'm down at the beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you get a question.
Oh, yeah, I get a question.
Okay, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've already answered it. When are the two of you going to try out for The Amazing Race?
Oh, yes. So we go to the next question?
They think we'd be great.
They don't know us very well.
I think we'd be horrible.
I think we would lose.
Like, here's the thing. We are really great friends, but I am very competitive.
And I'm not.
You are competitive.
Not like that stuff.
But I would be...
I don't even know what they do in The Amazing Race. Do they, like, go race?
I don't...
Like,
they have, like, things
they do, like, challenges? Is it, like, physical challenges?
Well, no, not necessarily. But
I'm
they
thinking,
have
like,
to, like,
road rules.
They kind of... I like road rules.
I would not want to be on road rules.
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking, too. But it's not really like road rules, I guess. It's like that they have to, like, go and they, like, travel to, like, different destinations.
Oh, I don't like to fly.
I think.
I mean, I do fly.
Like I said.
But, like, I don't want to have to fly to, like, Zimbabwe. No offense to Zimbabwe.
No.
But, like, I don't want to have to fly over waters.
I've already told Kevin. Like, the only place that I'm going, ever, there's 2 places. Easter Island, which is going to be, it's never going to happen. I won't say never, though.
It will happen. I will make it happen.
So I'm going to go by myself? Because nobody else wants to go to Easter Island.
I'll go.
You going on a cruise with me? It's like a 30-day cruise.
I'll go to Easter Island.
Because I figure
there's ways to get there.
You might as well take that 30-day cruise.
We'll get there.
And then the other, Australia. I really want to go to Australia.
I really want to go to Australia. I really want to go to Australia.
So.
I'd like to go when kids are older. As, like, family trip.
Oh, no. This is your question.
What is it?
I know what it's going to be.
Is it? What is it?
Do, marry, and kill.
Oh, okay.
Donnie, Joe, Jordan.
Easy.
I know exactly what you're going to say. No.
Do, Donnie, marry, Jordan, kill, Joe. Sorry. Next. That was easy.
Okay.
Sorry, Joe. I really wouldn't. Like, I really wouldn't.
Right, but we had to answer the question.
I have to answer the question.
Yeah. Oh, do, Donnie.
Obviously. I mean, like...
Don't threaten me with a good time.
All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm so scared.
This is a good question.
Okay.
Wait, who asked the do, marry, kill question?
Oh, I'm sorry. Melissa Lopez. Thank you, Melissa.
Thanks, Melissa. All right, this is from L. Lepley.
Oh, hello, L.
Any relation to Elle Woods?
No.
I'm thinking no? Okay. How will you respond when Donnie pulls you onto the stage on #NKOTB Cruise X or 10?
I don't really think it's going to happen. And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that. Because, like, Donnie is, there's so many other, you know what I mean? They're so...
I've not been on a cruise, but I imagine, and just from talking to people and watching YouTube videos, there's a lot going on.
Right.
There's a lot of people.
But how, like, let's say scenario, if I ever got up on stage, what would I do?
Right.
Probably fall, because my legs would give. Because that's how I felt when I was going to meet Joe.
Yeah.
Remember I kept going, broke my legs.
Yes.
Broke my legs. Like, my legs really felt like they were gonna, like I was gonna pass out. And it might just be...
I think you just dance.
Do you think I cry? I cry a little.
Yeah, you would probably cry a little.
Yeah.
I think you dance.
Can I tell you the other day? This is like tangent, but I think it's a good tangent. I listened to I Need You.
Oh my gosh.
And I bawled. I can't even right now. I can't.
Every time I listen to that song, I do.
And I was transported back in time to little Nikki, listening to that song in her room after a really hard day at school.
Oh.
Crying. Like, I remember the moment putting on the tape on my big silver boombox that I had for years when we were, like, grown.
Oh, yeah.
Out in the garage.
Yep.
And just listening to that and just bawling.
I love that song.
I need you. Like, singing just like, yes, I do. Look, I'm getting teary-eyed right now. You are too.
It's a beautiful song.
He's beautiful.
He is beautiful.
Oh, man, that song is beautiful.
There's a second part to this question.
Oh, sorry.
Also,
okay.
Going off of when she asked, how will you respond? She wrote, also, when Joe is in your cabin. And then she wrote, LOL, I guess you already answered that. What? Brooke, what? What's going on, Brooke? What? Brooke, what?
I'm not saying that he's going to come in the cabin. But what I am saying is, if he was in the cabin and I do that...
Are you saying that there would be a Joe-shaped hole in the door?
Probably. He'd probably be scared.
Like the Kool-Aid Man. He'd be like, I'm out of here.
Kapow!
That was a really good question.
That was a good question. But yeah, I think it depends on how I'm feeling.
Well,
because that can change. It could make me happier, or I could just be like, what
if you had a cocaine lady in you?
Oh, that'd be super smooth.
Super smooth?
Super smooth. Now, tequila, on the other hand?
No. I don't even do
Brooke
tequila.
Was so serious. Do you remember the last time that happened?
What?
I ended up in a hotel room with 50 airport employees. Do you remember that?
Was that when I had to pick you up?
Yep. And I rolled across your hood of your car.
You rolled across the hood of my car. I remember that.
You were so good to me.
I don't do tequila. I do not like tequila.
I do.
I do not do that. Vodka?
One shot.
I'm good.
Hey!
No. Maybe a little bit.
2 shots. Hey! Hey! Can't sing it all because,
Well, right.
Sam Hagar. Oh.
Whoa!
He'd be cool.
Oh, wait. No, it's my turn.
Oh, yes.
I was looking at
this is fun.
This is fun.
So far. All right. So, we're going to be honest here.
Totally.
We just went into a very, very deep discussion.
Very.
Just not something I'm ready to share yet.
It was very personal.
It was very personal, and we appreciate the conversation, the question that sparked this. We very much appreciate it, but it's just something that we both decided. Because we actually rationed it out, and it wasn't even the answer to the question.
Right. It wasn't the answer to the question. It was, it was a memory from a long time ago that we remember different from each other, but
then we put it two and two together. We put it together. Right.
And we know what it was.
Right, exactly. But we're gonna kind of touch it a little bit.
We're gonna answer the question.
Right, we're gonna answer the question.
But we're not gonna, because we had to hash it out, to figure it out.
We just hashed it out for like 40 minutes.
Was it that long?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So, okay. So here's the question. Because we got off on a tangent.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back here. It was from Amy. No. Amy? No.
I don't know. I don't know that you said.
Oh. It was not from Diana Roth. Not to be confused with Diana Ross. We have to say that all the time. We love it so much. And I hope that, you're okay with us saying that. Okay. So it was from Amy Stanley. And the question was, Nikki and Brooke, I know you two have been friends for years. Have you ever had a disagreement that led to a timeout for your friendship?
Yes.
Yes.
We have.
And it was actually regarding the person that I was talking about before. That, that was so nice. That real kiss that we had. Because that real kiss turned into something really bad.
Really bad.
And I feel like a lot of these women can totally relate to this.
I'm sure.
Women and men. I'm sure it's happened on both.
Absolutely. But
It was bad for both of us. I'm not going to say, you know, he's this, but we just don't talk about it. And like this podcast has brought him up multiple times. And so we just, I mean, we're not calling him Voldemort because he looked like Voldemort or anything like that. We just, he who shall not be named.
Right.
Because we're just not going to name him. He said some really mean things to Brooke. There was more to it than just that. But,
yeah.
somehow...
I mean, this was over a period of time.
Right. And it wasn't that long.
Well, the name calling stuff, like, wasn't that long.
No. He ended up apologizing to you, if I do remember. And you were like, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to forgive you. But...
Yeah, I do remember that.
Moving on.
But it was like, you told him to apologize.
I did.
And he apologized.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh.
Right.
Thanks for the heartfelt apology.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. So, anyway, with that being said, there was a period of time, and that was a really hard thing, but I will tell you that that is why I love Brooke so much, because a normal teenager in that situation, I feel, most girls would be like, screw you.
Right.
But you didn't. You didn't give up. You had a hard truth conversation with me. He wasn't my love of a lifetime.
No. No, he was not.
And that, I'm sure he has a different story, different side of the story. No.
And he was on a good...
I mean, I hope that he's found love and, you know...
Yeah.
You know, I wish him well. I wish him well. I wish him well in his endeavors.
Yeah. That's fine.
I mean, like...
I know, you're a good
part
person.
Part of me really doesn't want to. I'm going to be honest.
You're a good
but,
person.
I've had a lot of therapy because there was a lot going on in my life, not just him.
Right.
There was so much going on in my life at that period of time. I really needed Brooke in my life, and somehow you knew that. So I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
So that's real. I mean, there were a couple times where I feel...
We've had stupid fights.
Yeah, but...
And I don't even remember over what.
But it didn't even last more than a day, because I'd be like, Brooke, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Like, no. It would never last.
I can remember you getting in a fight with others.
Me too.
And I would just be like, oh, for the love of God, you guys. Like, seriously, you're sorry. Cool, let's do this.
When two stubborn people get in a fight over nothing.
Yes.
It's kind of foolish. And we can look at it now and be like, that's dumb.
That was dumb, no. But
all parties.
Right. But, like, other than that, you and I have been very able to be like, yeah, whatever.
Right.
I mean, both of us can admit fault.
Right. Yes, absolutely.
I do it all the time. Did it just today. I got pissed off at Brooke because she wouldn't answer her text messages. And I got friggin' pissed.
She was pissed. Like, pissed.
I said to Christine, because Christine was texting me, and I'm like, I'm trying to text Brooke. She's not returning my text messages.
I'm on Facebook. I posted a comment on something.
She's commenting, and I'm going...
And I was watching videos, like, you know when you get in, like the Ellen tube?
Oh, yeah. You get in that friggin' hole.
And I have found out tonight now, when I'm on Facebook, I don't get text notifications. Because you called, I answered, you're like, what the hell are you doing? I've been texting you. I've texted you 30 times. And I closed down Facebook, and I looked, and I saw 22 missed texts. And I'm like, well, I didn't receive a single notification. Because I had been sucked down the Facebook trail.
Oh my gosh.
But tonight I was on Facebook, my aunt texted me a couple times, and I never saw it. Never got a notification. So, thanks, Facebook.
Or
my phone.
Apple. You've never been the same since Steve Jobs.
No.
You sound like an old person.
It's true.
But it's just not the same anymore, Apple. I'm
No.
sorry, you're not the same. Making friggin' buildings that people walk into and shit. So that was a really good question, and it really sparked a really in-depth conversation between us that we really appreciate.
Yep.
But, like, I think that that's why we work so well, because we've both decided if there's something little that's bothering us, which for me it's more so than Brooke. I'm usually like, blah, 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 because, and you always get it out of me, it's always something else.
Yep.
There's always something else.
Yep.
Brooke puts up with a lot of crap. She really does. She puts up with a lot of crap.
Well, no.
So one of these days, if this goes, it's probably my fault.
If what goes?
If this
podcast?
This isn't going forever.
Well,
as long as people listen.
As long as people listen.
And it might just dwindle down to like when we first started and we just thought like Kevin was listening.
Right. We'll have a couple people.
Kevin.
Kelly will be there.
Yeah. Yeah, she will. Hashtag forever friends. That's what we are. My face is hot. Whew.
It's kind of warm in here, actually.
I think can you turn that heat down just a smidge? So sorry, guys. That was that got deep really fast,
It
really
did.
quick. All right.
It did.
Let's do some more here.
Let's lighten this up a little bit.
All right.
I ask you.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go. Whoa. Oh, no. It went away. All right. I'm going to find it. I got to pull it back up. Pull it back up. Here it is. Here are the
keep
comments.
exiting out, and then when I go back into Facebook,
Yeah, that's what
can't...
happened. Okay. Oh, view previous comments. I got to go back. Go back.
I have to answer. There is a question I just saw right now.
Yeah.
I just looked at below, and I have to ask it because it's funny.
To yourself?
No, to you.
Oh, okay. So, I am going to... I just saw a picture of my boyfriend. Oh my god, I want you to ask me this question.
Do you want me to just ask it to you right now?
Oh wait, no, this is a good question for both of us.
Well, let's just do it.
Okay.
Let's just do it. Let's just
do this.
Freeform.
Let's just do this. This is from Amy Stanley.
Again.
Yeah.
Amy Stanley.
But I saw a beautiful picture.
And you stopped you in your tracks.
It did. Do you want to see the beautiful picture?
Yes, I do.
Stopped me in my tracks? Oh, hello.
Oh, would you be my boyfriend?
So, Nikki. Okay, who'd you rather?
Okay.
Nikki. John Bon Jovi or John Stamos?
John Stamos. Well, John Bon Jovi right now.
We're talking today.
John Bon Jovi.
Okay. Mine is Justin Timberlake or Justin Hartley.
Oh, wait, stop. Time out. Do you guys remember the conversation that Brooke had about Justin Timberlake? She despises Justin Timberlake.
I don't despise him.
Well, you don't like him either.
Well, I don't I like his music.
You would kick him out of bed for eating crackers.
Well, especially if it was up against that guy.
Oh, he is hot, man.
Justin Hartley.
Holy hell.
100%.
Ooh, I'm sweating already.
100 and
pure love.
50%.
On back to the middle and around again. I'm gonna be there till the end. 100% pure Justin.
All right, here's another one
Hartley.
for you. Nikki, Magic Mike or Magic Night?
Well, I've never seen Magic Mike.
Okay, well, you should watch that.
But I like him.
Yeah, I do.
I do like me some Channing Tatum.
I like some Channing Tatum.
Will you dance for me? Dance.
Dance!
I was gonna say, because remember, click, 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 I'd always say, dance for me. Dance for me.
Yes.
Instead of pose for me. I say it all the time. Dance for me. I get in a trance. Take off your clothes for me. Clothes for me. Woo! Jordan Knight.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a freaking hard one.
That would be hard for a non-Jordan girl.
Jordan. Final answer.
Okay. For the record, if it were between Channing Tatum and Joe McIntyre, I would have picked Joe.
I like that answer.
Okay, last one for me. Luke Perry or Luke Bryan?
Oh,
okay.
That's a hard one.
This is not hard for me.
I do not like country music, but hello, Luke Bryan.
This is very easy for me. Very, very easy for me. Luke Bryan, just don't sing. But Luke Bryan.
Hello, Luke Perry. But you played Dylan. Can we reenact those scenes?
You know, Dylan never really did it for me.
What are you talking about?
I've liked Steve Sanders.
What?
I always liked Steve Sanders. I liked Ian.
Ian Ziering.
Yep, I liked him better. He was just more my thing.
I was a Dylan girl from the start.
No, I liked Steve.
Give me I remember them talking about how old he was, and I was like, I don't care, I want to hear it. I was kind of hurt at first, because I was like, that's so confusing to me.
I know.
Because I was thinking, he's closer to my parents' age than he is my age.
And that's confusing, but okay.
But I was okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't need to do math to know what I like.
So, Luke Bryan, final answer.
Hard pass. I'm loopy tonight, you guys. We're super tired, so we're on our loop-de-loop.
We are on our loop-de-loop. So, okay.
Question for you. This is a good one.
Okay.
This is from, is it Andrea or Andrea?
Or Andrea.
Or Andrea Smith. Name the most embarrassing thing your parents caught you doing.
Me?
Yes.
The most embarrassing thing my parents caught me doing was probably... Oh, this is embarrassing. I was a kid, though. This is embarrassing.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. It's so embarrassing. Like, I'm embarrassed thinking about it. Okay.
I bet it's not bad.
So, do you remember on Grant Street, the way that our porch was? Like, our front porch. It kind of looked like a stage.
It did look like a stage.
So, I was not alone. I don't remember who I was with. It may have been a friend. I'm not going to name names. She was my neighbor before we moved to this house. And we were lip syncing and dancing. And like, I don't remember what the dancing was, but it was like not like we were doing dance moves we saw on MTV. And I don't remember exactly what they were, but they were like...
Was it like joy? Pump it up, now pain. That dance?
I don't... What dance is that? I don't remember.
Did you make me do it?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. You don't remember this one? Like, it was like... I might hurt myself. You got down and you were like...
No, I couldn't do that. But it was like... I don't know. Like, if we were like humping the air or something. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that kind of dancing?
Yeah, because that's what...
And we were like 10. And my mom came... Yeah.
Oh,
and like we were doing it, and it was one of those things where like you turn around, you're like, oh, there's my mom. That was mortifying. And I still, every once in a while, will think about it in my brain.
And cringe.
And I cringe. Like, it was so embarrassing.
Oh my gosh.
That was embarrassing, but like that's not that embarrassing.
That was really good.
Oh, your turn. Okay.
Actually, do you want to answer this question real quick?
Sure.
Because it's just right the next one. Did you guys ever fight over the same guy when you were younger? Did either of you end up dating that person?
So we didn't really fight.
No, we never fought. We never fought about it, but both of us...
But like, let's talk about this one more time. And then we're done talking about him.
Ever. Because we just don't need to.
Right. So
only when like the occasion comes up to laugh about something.
Okay.
KK.
So the first, like, I don't know if it was day or night or whatever, we met him and like friends.
Right.
Like a bunch of guys.
At a park. I got in such big trouble. Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
My parents took the key in and I couldn't get inside.
No.
Yes.
Remember.
Oh my God.
I was there.
I couldn't get in the house. I tried to get in my window because I left that open sometimes. Yeah. And they locked that too.
So how'd you get in?
I just sat there and waited for them to open the door, and it was like 2 hours. They made me wait outside.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, they were pissed.
Why?
Because they had given me an extended curfew.
Yeah.
I was never doing bad stuff.
No, you were not a bad kid.
I wasn't. And like they gave me a curfew of like, okay, you can stay till 12:30. And we were out till 1:30. And it was the first time I ever missed curfew ever.
Yeah. What were we even doing?
We were just at the park hanging out, talking, and we lost track of time. Like, I don't even think we were wearing watches.
Probably not.
Because we just didn't.
Right.
And I really liked that Ben guy. You know, Ben.
I don't remember. Right.
I was like really into him.
Right.
And you like...
And I liked Voldemort.
Yeah, you did.
And then it was like, very cool. I didn't see him again.
No, because I talked to him, like, he would come over and, like, talk.
And then I went to Florida.
Right.
Because this was all, like, in a pretty quick time span.
Right. And when you came back...
You were, like, an item.
Yeah.
That was fine.
Right, because that was, like, after that 4th of July. Because...
Right. Yeah, it was right before, it was, like, the night before I went to Florida.
Yeah. Another night, Darcy and I were driving in the convertible with Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we were like, do. And he's like, hey, I know those guys. And then they were like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, nothing. And so we gave him a ride. And so then they invited us to that party.
Oh.
And he kept saying, you're going to come right.
Did Ryan go?
I do believe he did. Darcy might know. I don't know.
Anyway.
But he kept saying, you're going to go to that party? You're going to go to that party?
And were you not grounded anymore?
I was grounded. So I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to go to that.
Yeah.
But then my grandfather died. And my parents were just like...
Yeah.
And so I think I told them I was staying the night at Angela's house.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah.
So that was like the only time
Yeah.
we've liked the same guy, and it wasn't even
Well,
really.
no. Well, no.
When? What?
Anthony.
I didn't know you liked him.
Ah!
I didn't know you liked him. I had no idea. I didn't even know who he was.
I had the hugest crush on him.
I honestly, at the fair, was the first time I met him.
I met him after that.
And then it was like, I don't know. Then it just like happened.
But that's it. That's it. I believe.
Yeah, no, we have different tastes.
We do.
Like we do and we don't.
And what was weird was like the person that we're not going to ever talk about again unless it's funny. He was not my norm at all.
No.
I had never had someone, usually the guys I like
pursue you like that?
No.
Yeah.
No. So it was nice.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
until it wasn't.
Right, exactly.
So, but that was like not my usual. No. That was like a normal for you.
I don't really have a type.
I have a very specific type.
You're specific.
And Kevin meets that type.
I have what, like I'm fluid.
I'm fluid. I mean, obviously I have different types.
You do have some different types, actually. But, yeah. I mean, you have a couple types.
I do.
So I'm going to ask you one.
Okay.
So are we just like going
just
for it?
willy-nilly, yeah.
Okay. Let's do a couple more.
Okay.
And then we'll wrap her up.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Maybe a few, because there's some good ones. And I feel like we haven't even, broken the surface.
I know. All right, so I have to do this one.
Okay. I'm listening.
This is from Maria. What's the oldest piece of clothing you own? How old is it? What year is it from? Do you still rock it, even though your family pleased with burning it?
That's a very good question. Whew. I don't have a lot of old clothes because my mom got rid of them frequently. So probably the oldest thing that I have.
I have one thing that comes to mind.
Okay, move on over. I'll go get the oldest thing I have.
I think I know what it is. Well, I don't know.
This is the oldest thing that I own.
Oh, no, that wasn't.
This is from my sophomore year of high school.
Oh.
And I had it all the way through to my senior year, and it's my practice jersey. Well, it's my practice shirt.
Yep.
And it still fits. But I used to swim in it.
It's soft. I knew it would be soft.
It still kind of smells like Bangor High School.
Oh, Lord.
It smells good. Like,
it's not like dirty.
it's not like a dirty smell, but like
you don't wear it.
No, I don't. I gave Bryn my basketball shirts, so she wears those.
Do you still have your Abercrombie sweatshirt?
I sure do. The number 10 one that's fallen apart.
Yep.
But that is the oldest thing I own. I was not supposed to have that.
Oh, you were not?
I conveniently left it out of my practice bag.
Oh,
because I loved it so much. I loved that shirt so much. I wanted to keep the shorts too, but I wanted to buy them, and I'd asked, and they were like, "Oh no, you can't." But so I was like, "Oops," and I still feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, BHS.
They're gonna come back and confiscate it.
Maybe they might be still using them. Could you imagine? Those weren't ours. Those had been passed down.
They've been worn.
So that's probably from the late 80s, early 90s, actually.
Lord.
Lord
Jesus is a fire. All right,
you ready?
Yep.
Okay. If you had to be stuck on a desert island with one of them forever, who would you choose? This is from Charlene.
One of them?
One of these people.
Oh, okay.
Who would you choose?
Okay.
Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC.
Okay.
Kevin from the Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
Or Danny Wood from NKOTB. I will also answer this question.
I know exactly who it would be.
Who?
Chris Kirkpatrick.
That's who you would be?
That's who I would pick.
You know who I'm going to pick?
Who?
Danny Wood. I feel like he'd be mad the whole time. But we'd get along. I feel like
he'd be pissed.
I feel like he's the type that he probably wouldn't talk to me for a little while because he'd be so mad that he was stuck on that. He just seems like the type.
On Naked and Afraid, when sometimes there's one the one, it's always a guy.
Yeah,
and he's an asshole.
Well, no, I don't think he'd be I just think he'd be so mad, like he internalizes it, I feel like that's what he does. Like, he wouldn't take it out on me.
I know him so well. I think he just internalizes anger.
I don't know him at all. But, like, I feel like...
That's a good one.
I feel like we would get along, though, in the end, because I feel like, I don't know, I have a lot of friends like that. Like, Gary's like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's why I feel like I could relate to it. And after a while, we'd be laughing and then...
joking around and having a good old time.
Yep.
I picked Chris Kirkpatrick because I think that we would get along swimmingly.
You guys would die.
No, we wouldn't.
You don't think so?
No. I'm very resourceful.
You are very resourceful.
And
do you think he is resourceful?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he is too.
I think he's a smart dude. And he's fun. You know what?
Fun.
If you're gonna die, you might as well die laughing.
He's super funny. He's super funny.
I like Chris Kirkpatrick.
I do too. And it's not that I wouldn't choose him. I would rather. You'd
rather choose Danny, and that's fine.
I would.
Me and Chris will be on our island. You and Danny can be on yours. And sorry, Kevin, you'll be on your own.
Oh, poor Kevin. He'll be singing by himself.
Maybe Charlene could go with him.
Yeah, he's a nice looking dude.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
Chris and I would get along.
Tis what it is.
We would be good pals.
Final answer.
Fu Man Skeeto for life.
My friend, did I tell you about the picture she took?
No.
Because he, like, owns Wahlburgers or something in Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
Or is, like, a co-owner or whatever.
Yes.
And so she took a picture of him and she goes, is this Chris Kirkpatrick? And I was like, it is! I was freaking out.
I have a good question for you. Oh, wait, this is actually not a good question for you.
No. Okay, no.
This is a better question for me.
Okay, well then...
But I'm going to ask it to you and then I'll answer it. No, this is what we're going to do.
No, because if it's your question, I want a good question. I want a good question for me.
But I want a good question. Well, then I'll read this and then I'll do a good one.
Okay.
Would you, it's actually for you kind of foolish.
Okay.
Would you go to work naked for 1 hour in exchange for free NKOTB tickets and the cruise for free for life?
In a heartbeat.
Because you work at home.
And I would take my camera and push it up. Nobody would know the difference.
Right.
I would say my camera's not working.
My answer? That is a hard pass. No, I would not.
For an hour?
Yeah, no, I would not. No. Nope, I'm not going to do that.
Okay,
ever.
For life.
No.
Okay, so if that question was geared that I'd have to go work, I would tell them to close their eyes quick.
We'll close them for an hour.
Close them for an hour. Don't look at me, because you will regret it. It will be burned into your your retinas. You will never be able to unsee this. But I would do it.
I would not. Nope.
Can I leave my underwear on?
No, you gotta be naked.
I don't like, okay, I would do it.
You gotta life. Your ass is hanging out. Whatever you got going on down there is hanging out.
Just the people I work with? Oh, Lord.
Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Lord have mercy.
No, I would not do it.
Oh, and so Courtney was the one that, by the way, the one that asked the question, did you guys ever fight over the same guy when you were younger?
Oh, that was good.
Good job, Courtney. That was a good one.
I did not read who that last question was from. Oh, Jessica Marie.
What's up, Jessica Marie?
Kelly's answer. Damn right. Can I sit in a cube? All right.
I love how they answer the questions.
I'm going to ask you a real question now.
Okay, this
is from Maria. If you were to receive a midnight FaceTime call from one of the new kids, what are they most likely to see, hear, and laugh at? This question almost was true life last night. LOL. So at midnight, what are they going to see and hear?
So they'd see darkness. And then I try to get up, and I probably trip over something, and I drop my phone. Because that's the story of my mornings.
Oh.
And then they'd see my hair.
What do you sleep in? Like, what would you be wearing? Are you wearing just like a t-shirt? Oh, okay.
Be wearing
not like a nightie?
No.
I wear a nightie. Wow, that's not like a nightie. Like
I usually wear yoga pants and a shirt.
You sleep in pants?
Yeah.
I do not sleep in pants. The only time I sleep in pants is when I'm sleeping with a friend.
The dogs sleep with us, and I'm kind of allergic to their fur, and so I wear pants because Caesar usually likes to prop himself
Aww.
right on me. So, yeah.
Sees.
Yeah. So last night, if that would have happened,
yes,
it would have been dark, like really dark, and then I would have run, and like my hair would have been all. Actually, I sleep with this out now, so my hair would have been like this.
I'm like, hey,
I'd been like,
what, Maria? What, Maria? What's going on?
No, I just can't even because I think that's how I would act.
Like that?
I'd be like, oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Yeah, I kind of think you would.
Yep. I'd be like, Kevin, oh my god, it's Johnny Wahlberg, oh my god. I'd wake up the kids.
That'd be awesome.
I'd wake up the kids, and Brody would be like, "Oh my god, it's Johnny Wahlberg, mommy, that's so cool."
Oh, he'd want to see him.
Oh, he overheard Kevin and I's
He'd want to see him,
and he grabbed my arm. He goes, "I'm really sorry, mommy."
Oh, he's precious, but he would really want to see Donnie. But I can see him. I can see him. I can see him walking over and like.
And then you know what he'd want to see? He'd be like, "My favorite song's Games." He loves that song.
He's so cute. And Bryn.
Yeah. Bryn wouldn't want to be seen. Because
really?
Bryn's really nervous. She gets really nervous about that stuff.
Donnie's her favorite.
He is her favorite, so... But she wouldn't talk, I don't think.
No.
She'd be like really like... But she would be there. She would like get up out of bed.
Yeah.
So it would be a family affair. Let's just put it that way. It would be a family affair.
I can tell you in my house, it would not be a family affair. The other two would be sleeping. And I would have to pee immediately.
Oh, Brody also, one more thing.
Yeah.
Would only have his underwear on. Because that's all he sleeps
I
in.
know, yes.
And I'm always like, Brody, put some clothes on.
You are.
Please.
It's so funny. Like, if... I don't know how many times I've come over, and he doesn't have a shirt on.
Nope.
And you're like, Brody, put on some clothes.
He's like, I like being free.
Yeah.
So be it. All right. Let's see here. Okay, here's a good one. Katie McCrae. She has like a question and an answer.
Oh, okay.
This sounds like fun. Okay. Oh, McCrary. I always say her name wrong. Katie McCrary. What's the worst trouble you've ever gotten into together? My worst trouble was when I was a senior in high school and came home way late from church, quote unquote, Super Bowl party. See, we drove to the parking lot of the church, then went to a house party across town with a bonfire and alcohol. I didn't drink. Wasn't a lie that we went to the church party. We just didn't stay there. My mom was waiting up when I got home. No cell phones back then either. I had no control. My friend was driving. I immediately began getting ready for bed. It was a school night. I'm brushing my teeth. And my mom accused me of drinking and smoking. Nope, just getting ready for bed. She refused to tell me what my punishment was. Made me wait all night, nervously, not sleeping. And then made me wait until after school. After the school, she told me my punishment was to worry. Well, Katie McCrary, that was very similar to what happened when I got locked out of the house.
That is very similar to what happened when you got locked out of the house.
Because my mom wouldn't speak to me.
Similar to when I pierced my tongue.
Oh,
and my mom wouldn't speak to me.
Oh, hey.
I'd never been locked out of the house.
That was the worst, because, like, having that fear, after I sat there for a while, like, that I was going to have to sleep outside. And I started to, and that's when my dad opened up the door and said, no. Don't tell your mother. You come inside.
Don't tell your mother.
She was going to let me stay out there all night.
Was she really?
Oh, I bet she was. She was pissed. Well, my grandfather was really sick. I mean, he was dying.
Right.
He died, like, the next day.
Right.
Or, no, it wasn't the next day.
But it was
we figured that out. But it was like I couldn't deal with it.
Exactly.
And she wasn't understanding it. She didn't understand why I didn't want to be there every moment. I didn't want to see him like that. Right. He did
We've
not,
had that conversation.
He did not want me to. He did not want me to see him like that. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
that's a hard. It's hard. That's a hard thing.
Like I felt guilty for a long time, and then I was like, you know what? No.
I felt like that about my grandmother.
Did you?
Because I didn't see her. I went to the hospital, but I didn't go in the room.
Wait, was that when she was in Boston?
No, that was here.
Okay.
But I was. Like, I went to the hospital, but I didn't go in the room. I couldn't. And, like, my mom left it up to us, like, if we wanted to or not. And I don't think my brother went in either. But and my mom said that day, she said, it's up to you. Like, she knows you're here. Like, she knows that you love her. And it's up to you. But if you don't go in, she I understand, we understand, she understands.
Mm-hmm.
So I was scared.
I was too. I'm not going to lie. I mean,
yeah.
And that scared me that he didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
So.
And how old?
16? 17.
Oh, I was 15. So it wasn't that, I was almost 16 actually.
And it wasn't that I didn't care, obviously.
No.
It's that I wanted to remember him the way that he always was, which was a very strong man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He was always my rock. He was my rock forever.
Yep, absolutely.
And then when he was gone, I didn't have that anymore. And my parents didn't understand that. So.
Yeah.
That was that.
So there's that. So when have we gotten in trouble together?
Yeah.
I remember when we got in trouble together.
You want to talk about that?
It's the same thing. I mean, we're thinking of the same thing, right?
I think so.
You, and you?
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. We've never talked about that.
When was another time we got in trouble together?
When we had that party?
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
I don't think we've ever talked about that. I think it got cut last time. When I said, my eyes are white. What color are your eyes? My eyes are white.
I think we should talk about you, and you.
Okay, you go for it.
So we went to... Okay, so are we going to tell the whole story? We'll tell the quick
Tell
version.
the quick version.
Quick version is, we were seniors in high school.
Mm-hmm.
We decided we were going to skip school that day. So...
We did.
I
feel there was extenuating circumstances, and I can't remember what those were, but we'll have to think about that, because I feel like there was something else up with that. Like,
you've got mail.
Shit. It's okay that I say his name?
Well, I guess it's going to have to be.
So because I feel like he enlightened us a little bit when he was just up, like, a few years ago, and gave us more to that story. We were like,
yeah, and I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I do remember that we happened to see at the Irving station,
right, on Broadway,
that someone had been in a little car accident. And who was it? One of our friends. He was a passenger.
That is correct.
His head hit the windshield.
Right.
There was blood.
It cracked the windshield.
Sure did. And we said, want to go to Bar
Harbor?
And he said, sure. So we just hopped in the car and left.
Yep.
And off we went.
Yep.
And we had a great day.
Oh, we had a wonderful day.
We had a great day. And then, end of the day, we go to his house.
That's right.
We're sitting in his living room.
He invites us in.
Yep. And
we've never been there.
Never been at
he was like before. One of our best friends.
Yep. But first time at his house, and we were sitting there on the couch, and I don't remember who the third person was.
It was just us.
You, and you. Get out. There was a third.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember who it was. But I don't think
that I was the and you, because I was like in the back doing something.
Right. But I don't think that they went to Bar Harbor with us. Like, we picked them up after school or something.
Was it Kirk?
No, it was a female.
Was it Darcy, maybe?
It was either Darcy or Angela.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. But I do distinctly remember
you and you.
His mom came home from work or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Came in the kitchen, was yelling at him.
Yes.
Came around the corner where we were in the living room and pointed at each of us individually. Said, you, and you.
Get out of my house.
Get out of my house. That was all you needed to say, ma'am.
Right. And we were out of there.
We got up.
She apologized for that later. We were like, when we were older. And we were like, no, we apologize. She had been looking for her son, who was involved in a
car accident
that went through a windshield and didn't know where he was. And they had been looking for him all day.
And he was with us.
The school was looking for him. Yep. Like, we had never skipped school.
No.
We did that day.
Yeah.
We didn't care.
I had skipped school a couple times.
I hadn't. My mom wrote a note that I had to, like, take her to work sometimes. Do you remember?
Yep, I do remember.
Because, like, that's how I got the car. Like, she had no other way.
But it was good because she would write.
Right.
She would do that.
Right. Because I had a study hall, like, during that time, and then I had English.
Yeah.
Because I, like, took pretty much, I didn't need to do anything my senior year to graduate.
Right.
I could have graduated early.
I literally
There was like
we
nothing I
both
needed.
got out
right
at like 11:15.
There was nothing we needed.
No, it was great.
But like I still have those recurring dreams that like
we had to do English.
Right. Because that was a 4-year prerequisite.
Exactly. And I feel like we had to do
anatomy and physiology, like
a science.
Yeah.
And that was like I had English, science, and math. I did math that year. I don't remember what math it was, but I did math.
I didn't do math.
And that was it?
I did not do a math.
You didn't?
No.
And so
I don't think so. I must have.
Yeah, you must have.
I think you had to do 4 years. That was when I did.
No, I think you only had to do 3 years.
Well, then I didn't.
You were like, nah.
No, because the last one didn't fare out so well. I think I started with algebra trig, and that's when I had. And he was like, "You try really hard, but."
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, So anyway, that was the time we got in trouble together.
And then
there were a couple other times.
Then we had a party
that
one time.
We got in trouble.
Yeah.
But it was alright.
Here's one for you. This one's from Kelly. Have you ever been... Do you have to pee?
Very badly.
Just go real quick.
Okay.
Have you ever been in the back seat of a cop car?
No.
I have.
What?
But not for the reasoning you think.
Oh. I know why.
I used to ride... Like, I used to do patrol, and there was one time where, like, because I wanted to be a police officer, and I think I went to school to be a police officer, actually. And there was one time, this is really weird doing the podcast by myself. There was one time that he had to pick someone up or whatever, so I was put in the back of the car, and everybody in the neighborhood saw it, like, and saw them pull in, and I was in the back seat of the car, and it was just because I had to be at that moment. But that's the only time, I've been in the backseat of a cop car. Let's see. I wish that we had enough time to do some of these, because these are funny. Do each other's makeover totally 80s style. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
We should save some of these. Okay. Any regrettable fashion trends you followed back in the day? Any trends you would like to see make a comeback?
Nothing regrettable.
I don't think I did anything regrettable.
I don't think. Because everything was cool then. I mean, not everything wasn't cool.
Right.
But, like, trends are trends.
I think I used to wear, like, pedal pushers. But, like, they had, like, they were, like, balloon pants.
Yeah.
Those didn't look so good on me.
Yeah, but they were cool then. But, like, what would you like to bring back?
I think everything's back now.
Brown lipstick is back.
You know what I want? I want everybody wearing those shoes I got from Baker's.
Those are amazing.
Bakers. I just said Baker's.
You did say Baker's. I miss Baker's. Baker's had great shoes.
Yes, they did.
See, the problem is I would love some things to come back, but I couldn't wear them like I used to wear them.
Me too. Yeah.
Because, like, I would need to drop a few sizes.
I love that, like, flannel's back. I love it.
Yeah.
It's kind of back still.
You know what I wish I could wear?
What?
I wish that I could wear overalls with my ribbed turtleneck t-shirts.
That's funny.
And boots. Doc Martens.
Yeah, that's good.
Brown lipstick. All the way.
All in all.
French toast.
Yep. Brandon has a question.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I want to know, this is Brandon Reichert, guest star of one of our podcast episodes. I want to know, if given the opportunity to interview Joey, what is the one question you really want to ask that you don't think he would answer? I think that he'd answer anything that I would ask.
Yeah. Because I don't think we'd ask anything that was inappropriate.
No.
Or
I mean, I do have a question that I was going to ask that I probably won't ask now, but
why won't you ask it?
Well, so I've listened on a couple podcast episodes, or I've read that, like, he has, like, a memory that, like, he can remember things, like, maybe not necessarily names.
Yeah.
But, like, I want to know if that's, like, if, like, he's just, like, playing, or...
Like, if he really remembers things?
Right.
Are you going to ask him if he remembers you?
No. But I'm going to ask him if he remembers a particular thing.
What thing?
Who was he on the phone with in the limousine?
Yes. Yes. I don't
My
think he was on the
favorite
phone with
picture.
anybody.
You think it was just
I
staged?
think it was totally staged. That's my thoughts. Which is like
He
not
might
fun.
say I was on the phone with my mom.
Maybe. Or he might say, I don't know, you just had me pick it up.
That was a great question.
That was a
What about
really
you?
good question.
Is there any question in particular that you want to ask Joe? I want to know if he's been to Bangor, Maine.
I don't think he's been to Bangor, Maine. Maybe he has.
I feel like he has. And I feel like I'm going to like geek out if he has.
Why would you freak out?
Him being in the same town that, I mean, if he was like,
so
even just for a minute, like a hot minute.
I don't know. I'm also not a good interviewer. Like I'm not good with questions. So like I don't know what I'd ask him. I'm sure there's some really good ones though.
Well, and I don't think it's going to be like interview style if we do.
No. Like I want it to be
play
like
a game.
conversation.
I think we could play like a game like this.
Icebreaker.
We could. What do you think about that?
That'd be great.
We play Truth or Dare. But what if we like
I was
did 80s makeovers?
That would be fun.
Could you imagine?
That'd be fun.
Let me get over here and let me give you some blue eyeliner.
You would love to get in there.
I can't even. But that. What do you think about that? Would that be fun?
That would be fun. Oh, that would be
we
totally
should do
fun.
that.
I think it'd be fun to have like questions like this on little slips of paper and like a fishbowl.
Winner.
So
All right.
I think that was good.
A couple more questions.
I lost the conversation. I can't even find it on my Facebook now.
Okay, hypothetically, this is from Maria. You girls are in charge of an 80s, 90s history class. Please provide a syllabus.
80s, 90s history class?
Yeah.
And provide a syllabus.
But it's history or is it pop culture?
Pop culture history.
Okay. We're going to learn about Madonna.
Yeah, we are.
Because like that's going to take
90s?
that's going to take up like a whole quarter.
I mean,
and we're going to throw in like fashion that was related to Madonna. And we're going to throw in dance moves that were related to Madonna.
Yep.
We're gonna, maybe, and then we're going to talk about George Michael.
And Prince.
And Prince.
Because Prince.
Right.
And it's not just about music.
And then we're going to talk about crossovers.
Like Shania Twain.
No.
What are you talking about crossovers?
Like, I was a movie star and then I became a one-hit wonder.
Oh, I thought you meant like crossovers, like I'm a country star and now I'm a pop star.
No, like Joey Lawrence. There's nothing my love can't fix for
Joey
me.
Lawrence.
Wait, is that him or is that Jeremy Jordan? I
don't know.
remember.
I'm getting them mixed up now. So
we need to think about that.
About this question?
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
it
think
doesn't have to be. I mean,
oh, go ahead.
I
You
think
tell
we're,
me.
I think we're good. Like I think so. Obviously, like we have to talk about 80s and 90s. Like this is our syllabus. In the 80s, we need to talk about like eras.
Right, and if we have to talk about history, I mean, we can talk about the Berlin Wall. We can talk about Gorbachev. We can talk about the Russian scare.
Chernobyl.
Oh, that's scary.
That is scary, but it's fascinating to read about.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, we have to talk about.
We talk about Brady that got shot because they tried to assassinate Reagan.
Yeah.
Talk about John Lennon getting a shot.
Yeah.
Because that happened in 80, didn't
1980.
it? Listen to all this history. We are historic wonders.
Talk about O.J. Simpson.
Oh, jeez.
Talk about Bill Clinton.
Yeah, we can.
Playing a saxophone on Arsenio Hall.
Oh, we can talk about, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Talk about, and you know what?
Read my lips. No more taxes.
I was about to get political. I can't. We can't.
We cannot.
Nope. I cannot.
Read my lips. No more taxes.
I don't want your life.
I don't want your life.
So you kind of sounded like a goat at the end. So like there's the history there.
Yes. Which we could.
But then we'd have to talk about like pop culture history too.
That's true.
And talk about like, oh my
Club
gosh,
Kids.
malls.
Yep, malls. Yeah. Tape World.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cutlery World.
I don't remember that.
Hosiery World.
Oh, hey. I remember Hosiery World. We had one of those.
Yeah, we did. We had
Legs.
Cutlery World as
we
well.
had legs as well. Why did we have two places for pantyhose?
Oh,
We just did.
it was the 80s. Pantyhose was hot.
Oh, they were hot to trot.
And we'd have to talk about like Valley Girls.
Yep.
That whole thing.
Yep.
Popped collars.
Yep. Preppies. Yeah. Skater dudes.
Yeah, punks.
Yeah.
We'd have to talk about, like, okay, so then there's that, and then, like, Madonna, and, like, the MTV era type of thing.
Yeah.
And obviously the music is part of it.
Right.
And we'd have to talk about, like this whole thing with, like, in, like, around 87, like, Beach Boys, like, Back to the Beach.
Yeah, what was that? That
like,
was
all those, like, beach things. Like, there was a thing going on. And it was all, like
bring back
Spuds MacKenzie.
But it was, like, also, like, let's bring back the 60s?
Yeah, because I think, like, things
Dirty
going,
Dancing, like, and, like...
Right. I think it's, like, Shag.
Yes. It's kind of like now, going back to the 80s.
We're now going back to the 90s.
Oh, God.
It's now going back to the 90s.
Oh, God.
Like, look at that show.
So, us in the 80s was, like, going into the 40s? 50s?
50s, yeah.
Well, yeah, because, like, that was...
Like, Back to the Future.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That makes me crazy. That makes me crazy right now.
And Back to the Future Part 2?
Yeah.
We're now, like, way beyond when they went to the future.
Oh, I know.
So, then there's, like, that whole thing. And then, like, 90s.
Yeah.
And, like...
Yeah. Like, the...
Cross colors.
1989 was a crazy year.
It was a crazy year.
I mean, it was crazy. Like a fox.
Like a fox.
Like, hungry like the wolf.
Oh.
I don't know.
And, like, grunge.
Yes. And, like, goth.
Yes.
Hot Topic.
Yes.
Like, that was, like, crazy. That was, like, crazy extreme.
And then, like, Spice Girls.
Right.
And, like...
Female empowerment.
Yay, ladies.
I mean, that, like, came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Lilith Fair.
Lilith Fair.
Lilith Fair. I pulled that right out. Boop. Woodstock. Let's redo it and get poop everywhere.
Woodstock 94.
From the toilets, right? That's what happened, right? I remember my mom talking about it. How'd she know about it?
Because it was on the news.
Oh, look at all those people walking around in poop.
Yeah. Because it was, like, rainy and muddy, and, like, they didn't have enough bathrooms. Mm-hmm. Like, it was piss poor planning. I'm pretty sure. I remember watching it live.
I remember the Pepsi products were all, like, Woodstock.
Yes, they were. Like, the cans.
Yeah. Yeah. I had one forever.
Pepsi, I'm a Diet Coke person.
But Pepsi always did the coolest campaigns.
Pepsi had they're cool cans. They were called cool cans.
Now we always had Pepsi. Summer. We always had Pepsi in our house.
We only got Pepsi when they had the cool cans. Oh. Any other time, my dad would buy Shaw's brand cans.
Hey, you know.
And he only bought the cool cans because Mom told him to.
Oh, that was nice.
That was my mom. She'd say, spend the extra couple bucks.
Yeah. Kind of like me.
So that...
I'm like your mom in this scenario.
So that our kids, can open a can of soda and take a sip, not finish it.
Kevin gets crazy about that.
That's why my dad always bought the Shaw's brand. Root beer, like whatever. Grape soda, orange soda, ginger ale.
Yeah.
Those are the 4. Like, we always had them.
Yep.
Because they were really cheap.
Yeah.
So, like, if you open a can and take a sip and just leave it for a day and a half on your nightstand.
Then he's not too mad about it. But he's mad if it's still special cans.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I kept mine. Like, I used to have...
Yeah, we kept ours.
I used to have a can collection.
And we don't have them now. But...
Oh, mine's gone. Mine's long gone. My mom, like, went through probably clean and was like, first to go. You know? So, yeah, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
Okay, we got a couple more. There was one here. Oh, that 80s, 90s fashion trend was from Sarah Matko. Sorry, I didn't say that. Okay, Dawn Height. Dawn. Would you rather be on Fear Factor or eat your least favorite food?
I would rather eat my least favorite food.
Same.
I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you.
If you could have one item of an NKOTB member, what would it be? Past, present. So past.
If I could have one item?
If you could have one item from a New Kids on the Block member, this is a great question.
I know exactly what it is.
Past and present. So you give me past, now, and present.
I know what you want. It's what everybody wants. right? You want those white pants.
Actually, that wasn't what I was gonna say.
Oh, what do you want?
White pants.
I want Jordan's vest. Or rat tail.
Ew, gross. Doesn't he have it, or doesn't Donnie still have it?
I don't know, but the reason I said it is just because it's staring at me.
Remember sticking
But
straight
I want
up?
his vest.
Sticking straight up. We gotta take a picture of that, because it's sticking straight up in
Straight
that
up.
picture.
So, what do you want? The hat?
Yes, and the smiley face jacket. But mostly the hat.
Yeah, the hat.
You know, the jacket that he had with the smiley face.
Did it have a smiley face on the back?
I'm pretty sure I did.
I thought he had a smiley face shirt. I could be mixing up the front and the back.
Pretty sure.
I don't remember.
Oh gosh. I thought it was on the back. I thought it was a smiley face jacket. But maybe it was a dragon. No.
Wait, did dragons do this?
I just did a motion with my hand. But I want the hat.
So what about present? Is there a present one too?
If I could have something from a present, it would be that gold lame jacket. Because that, even though I was like iffy about it, was like the moment, that's what I remember from like seeing him for the first time. And being like, oh my god, that's Joey McIntyre standing right in front of me. What the hell? I love you, Joey!
I love you! So, yeah, I want the plaid vest.
You sure you don't want that onesie?
I am positive.
What do you want from present day?
I don't know.
Take off your clothes for me. Clothes for me. All right, that was a great question. I gotta read these because these are great.
Excuse me, sorry.
If you could be stranded on a desert island with a new kid, what 3 items would you take?
Well, I think it would be the same things, 3 items I would take if I was stranded on a desert island. I mean, with a new kid or not, I'm gonna need some things.
What are you gonna need?
It's gonna get real here.
Oh, go for it.
Okay. So I would need a machete.
Wow, you are prepped.
I need to get like one of those fire starter things. I forget what it's called, but there's a name for it. You see it on Naked and Afraid because like I watch that show. So I want that because like I can't start a fire like this.
Yeah,
like, with a thing I can't. That a machete because you can do a lot of things with a machete.
Afraid of them.
I'm scared to death of them. But on a deserted island,
they come in handy.
If you need to like kill a snake,
give me that machete.
Exactly.
You need to cut down some grass.
Give me that machete.
Yeah.
You need to build a raft.
Machete. Tree.
Machete.
Cut down trees and limbs. Machete.
Machete. That's
your answer. How do you sharpen it?
I don't know. Rocks.
Okay.
Yeah. Take a rock and just.
You are good.
And so I need that. I need the little fire starter thing, like flint or whatever it's called, like a little thing.
Yep.
And I need one other thing.
A romance novel.
A mirror.
For what?
Because if a plane goes overhead, you flash it.
These are all very practical items, Brooke. I'm very impressed.
What else are you going to take to a deserted island? Whether you have a new kid on you or not.
He's going to be very impressed that you're gonna get.
I'm going to save his life. Jordan Knight,
I love it.
I'm going to save your life and live happily ever after. We'll come back to our spouses, but we will live happily ever after.
Okay.
And we'll all live together in one big house.
Okay.
Jordan and I will sleep in the same bed.
You're killing me.
To be honest,
you're killing me.
Full disclosure, his wife,
yes,
kind of Pete's type.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. Pete's ex-wife kind of looks like her.
Really?
Yeah. It's like...
So it all work out in the end.
It all works out.
It all comes out in the wash.
Sure does.
Only the hairdresser knows for sure. All right.
What would you bring?
I can't even go to that. Because, like, yours are all very practical, and I was going to say stupid stuff.
What were you going to say?
I can't even, because it's stupid now.
No, say it.
No.
What were you going to say?
No.
Why?
Because it's dumb.
Shampoo?
No.
Oh. What were you... Say it.
I can't, because I'm going to sound really dumb.
Just say it.
Well, I was going to say some bottled water. You could like, I don't know why, because that's stupid.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I could make some stuff out of the bottles. Like I am not the person to be stuck with on an island. I'm very resourceful once I'm stuck, but
right.
I'm not a preparation, like, no.
I would change my answer from mirror to a stainless steel pot.
Oh, very smart. Because you could still use that to reflect.
I could boil water.
Yeah.
To drink.
Right.
Because there might not be fresh water.
That's true.
And we don't want to get the shits.
No.
Because you get that from water. Yes. In places like that. And also you could still use it to
I bring one of those SteriPens with me. That's number one. I bring a SteriPen.
A SteriPen?
It's those things. Those things that you can drink any water.
Oh.
It will like,
yeah.
And you drink like, that's like, no. Drink it. With a SteriPen. I think I'd gag while I drank it though, because I would be like thinking about what was in it.
Totally.
But, yeah. Anyway, I can't.
Yeah.
You had way good answers.
I watch a lot of Naked and Afraid.
I've never seen that.
It's like one of the few shows that Pete and I will sit and watch together and like watch it. That and those live police shows.
If someone offered you $100,000 for your cabin on the cruise, would you accept the offer?
Hell yes. I am not a fool. I am not a fool.
If they offered you $100,000 for a cruise that we haven't finished paying for?
Yeah. You wouldn't take it?
I mean, it's a good question. It's a good question because it's like...
Well, right.
But I don't think it would ever happen.
I don't think a lot of these would ever happen.
No.
Is this Diana Roth, not Ross?
Not to be confused with Ross. Yes. She was all about the questions tonight.
She did great.
I told people they could answer multiple times.
Yeah.
I just think...
If somebody said, here is $100,000.
I know that I'm like, it's crazy that I'm like, is that crazy that I'm like thinking twice about this?
Little bit.
I'm sorry.
Here is $100,000. I would like your cabin on the cruise.
Can I, like, would that allow me? No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't allow me to, like...
Go buy another cabin on the cruise? With it? And then still go on the cruise and take your $95,000 and I don't see why I couldn't. Here's the thing. I want to go on the cruise.
Right.
But if somebody says, here is $100,000 for you to not go on the cruise...
I'm being ridiculous.
A little bit. But it's not going to happen, so... This isn't going to happen, so we don't have to worry about it.
Well, I was like really like putting my heart and soul into it.
Into what?
Like really thinking about it. Like, I can't go, like, I was like, I can't go on the cruise? I don't know. It's like, I'm invested.
Donnie Wahlberg himself would say, you damn fool. I mean, don't you think?
Yes. I love that you just said that.
He would.
Yes.
Joey McIntyre would be like,
you're crazy.
For real? You really are crazy.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you my hat just for that.
Like,
here's the topless hat, Nikki. Take it. And don't come back, you hear?
You hear?
Okay. Would you rather work with Danny on the Remember Betty Foundation in some way for a week, or spend 2 hours one-on-one with your crushes, Joe or Jordan? I mean, in all honesty, I'm going to be like 100%, but I would work with Danny for a whole week. If we could get some stuff done.
That's a really hard question.
I think Joe would want me to go work with Danny.
Oh, I think so too.
Oh, so
that's a hard question though, because that's asking. Okay, Jordan Knight, who I've loved since I was a child, who is like 2 hours with him. That would be huge. 8-year-old me would be like mind blown. What? But at the same time,
I would love the 2 hours with Joe. Don't get me wrong, but it's just that weird thing. Like I said on the deserted island, I'd like to get to know Danny a little bit better. Is that weird? Is that weird?
in preparation for when we're on the deserted island.
No, but I don't know him very well, and I feel like we could be good friends.
Well, but I think it would be awesome to have a whole week with Danny and working.
He'd get
for
tired
a good
of
cause.
me real fast. He'd be like,
And-
"All right, Nikki, it's time for you to go on Wednesday."
Wednesday. And also, it'd be cool to work with Abby. Was Abby there?
Let's just say Abby is there.
Because it'd be cool to work
Well,
with Abby.
that's
too.
like a double though. Then you get Abby and Danny. So let's just say Abby's not there.
Like, let's say we are Abby for the week.
Oh,
I couldn't do her job.
That's a tough job,
Abby,
man.
I couldn't do your job.
No. I'm sorry, Abby, but you are amazing. Like, you are 1 in a million.
No.
Hats off to you.
No.
Like, I would love to help her. Like, I would
Yes.
love her to, like, delegate me. Like, Nikki, is that the right word?
Yes.
Like, you do these
Delegate
things.
work to
Like,
you.
I want to be
Like,
your
this is
worker
what
bee.
you do.
Like, you tell me what to do.
Right.
With Danny.
Yeah.
But he'd say, see you later on Wednesday. Nikki, it's been real, but you and I, this isn't going to work. I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't. I feel like he's like, I feel like he's like Gary. Do you not feel that way? Like, I feel like that's...
I don't know, Danny.
I have
Would
no
enough
idea.
to know if he's like Gary.
Oh, God.
That's a really good question. That's a really, really hard question because the selfish part of me is like, I just
Well,
want
of
to go out with
course, the
Jordan.
selfish part of me. Well, but
But like, I'm not a selfish person.
No, you're not. But like, I had a moment. And like, I thought that was going to be the only moment I ever had in my entire life. I was going to die a happy woman.
Yeah. I haven't had anything.
I mean, I was going to, like, I have great things to be thankful for and stuff like that. But never in a million years did I ever think that was going to happen.
Right.
And look at what else has happened. This is crazy. We are not living in the real world. We are not living in real life.
You're getting passionate.
Like, this is not real life. Like, are we seriously, this is real?
Yeah, it is.
This is insanity, is what it is.
So, I can't believe
Can
you're
I
going
do
to see
both?
Joe.
I'm so nervous. And there's nothing to be nervous about. I'm not going to meet him.
How about this?
What?
This is what I would do.
What?
No, I would do an hour and a half with Jordan and 4 days with Danny. Here, done.
Oh,
It all comes out in the wash.
Only the hairdresser knows for sure. Okay, so if you were to change professions and, be an exotic dancer. Oh, sorry, that question before?
What?
Wait, sorry.
And be an exotic dancer.
You know who this is.
No.
Who is it asking the question?
An exotic
Guess.
dancer?
Guess who's asking the question.
I don't know.
It was Kelly.
Oh.
It just sounded, I could hear her. That was Jennifer. That was Jenny.
Oh, cool.
That was Jenny C. Who's going to be with me at the Joe Show.
That'll be fun.
I'm so excited to meet her. I'm so excited to meet Christine and Charlene and everybody. And I can't even, that's what I'm nervous about. I just hope that I'm not dumb. Do you know what I mean? I hope that I don't act stupid. You know how I get.
I do know how you get. But they know how you get too, because we've talked about it.
I know, I'm just worried. And
Don't be worried.
And then they'll be
You'll be
like,
fine.
not Nikki. Jeez. We're going to have to be stuck with her 3 days on the cruise. Good Lord.
Unsubscribe.
Oh, Brooke,
They
I'm
won't.
sorry. All right. If you were to change professions and, be an exotic dancer, what would you choose to be your stage name?
My stage name?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I don't know.
Skunky Thornton.
Well, that's not my brain went to Frisky Grant.
Yeah. Skunky Thornton.
But that's
That's my-
your porn star
Yeah.
name.
I mean, of all the names.
Skunky.
Skunky Thornton.
Frisky Grant. But an exotic dancer.
What?
I
What?
just keep thinking of names. I don't want to say a name if somebody is in the group.
Oh.
Or let's say that's their name.
Yeah. We'll pass. Skunky Thornton. That was a good one, Kelly.
It made us laugh.
Let's see. Like, we've almost got through. Okay, if you could listen to only one song for the rest of your life, a minimum of 25 times a day, with no days off, what song would you choose and why? And this is a really good question.
A minimum of 25 times a day.
Yep.
It's the only song you can listen to ever again?
Right.
Or, like, after you listen to it 25 times, can you listen to other songs?
No.
The one song. So this is, like, the ultimate favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard-ass question. What would you pick?
Stay the Same by Joey McIntyre.
That's your number one favorite song ever? That would not be my pick. It's a good song. Oh, this is hard.
But I don't know if I could listen to it for 25... You know what I mean? Like...
Any song 25 times.
Because it loses its effectiveness. Do you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah. Well...
No, it doesn't. Because it still has the same message.
Okay.
But for so long, I thought he was asking. Don't you ever wish you were someone else? Yes, yeah, but yes, I do.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Yes, all the time.
I don't know what I'd answer. Okay. I'm thinking.
Let's come back to that, okay? Because I've got another question for you.
Okay.
When were the seeds of the idea of the podcast planted?
The seeds?
Yeah.
When were they planted? We talked about it.
We talked about having a podcast before.
Right. I don't remember when that was. I mean, it was, I think, on more than one occasion.
I think I started to think about it
as
soon as we were walking back to the room.
Oh,
when
really?
everybody was quiet. All I wanted to do was, like, share it.
Yeah.
Like, talk about it. But, like, circumstances prevented us from doing that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to hear other people's experience like this. Like, I would love to hear other people's experience.
Yeah.
So.
And we talked about it at my house after Sadie's birthday party.
Yeah, we did.
That's when it all, like, came together. Like,
I
we recorded
still...
almost immediately.
Yeah, we did.
It was, like, a week later.
Because, like, we had a plan already. I was like, okay, so
right.
I'm just going to hypothetically put this out to you.
Yeah.
So I was like, what do you think about this? And I did not expect you to be like, yeah, let's do it. I thought I was going to have to, like sugarcoat it. Yeah. Strategery. That was pretty good, though, huh?
Yeah, that was good.
So, Joey McIntyre, you planted those seeds. And they grew.
Joey McIntyre planted his seed.
No, you can't say that. No, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
It's the truth. Joey McIntyre planted his seed.
And then Donnie Wahlberg came and
rescued us
and gave me the sunlight and rain that I needed.
I mean, we were going to throw in the towel.
That day, Donnie, that day, we were going to throw in the freaking towel. We were like, I was devastated.
I literally remember sitting on that bed at the beach.
Going, oh, Jesus.
And looking at that review and texting with you. But I remember thinking, well, that's the end of that. I guess we're done with it.
I shouldn't say, I was still strong enough to be like, I want to make this work. But I needed something to make it work.
And it was like, not even a half hour later.
Nope.
It really wasn't. Because I was looking at it and texting with you, like, right before I got in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
And it all happened, like, as I was, like, putting my makeup on and, like, drying my hair.
Right.
So it was, like, 20 minutes.
Right.
So,
but Joey McIntyre was the initial...
Yeah.
You turn the light on. You turn the light on to, like, everything in my life.
You are like Motel 6.
If you are listening... I'm staying in Motel 6.
Yes, you are.
I've never stayed in Motel 6 before, but they're going to leave the light on for me.
Yeah, it looks like a nice one.
And they're going to make me some Swan towals.
They are? They
yeah,
do that there?
Christine showed me. It's not bad. Nice. Charlene took a video.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It looked great.
Super price.
Oh, the price was good. It looked good. The reviews were good.
Price. I got another discount on top of it.
You did?
Yes.
That's great.
I know. But just to tell Joey, if someday you listen to this and you made it all the way through.
Whoa.
But if you did, I think, and I am not alone in this, you have an effect on people. You and Danny and Donnie and Jordan and John, you all do. And you have an effect on us, and you can change lives. You do it all the time. You guys are so just, I don't know, you just totally turn the light on. Like, I was like dark when I went there, and when I came home, I was a different person.
That is the truth.
That is the 100% truth.
Yep.
So on that note, that was a good question.
That's a great question, yeah. Totes.
Wait, we have one more.
Okay.
We have 3 more. And they're very quick ones. Okay?
Okay.
Amber, this one's to me.
Okay.
Nikki, I'm going to call mine more of a challenge rather than a dare. I challenge you to make certain Joe knows you are part of my so-called whatever at his show April 4th. With that being said, do you have a plan in place that you're willing to share with us? I have no plan.
Are you going to wing it?
I'm not, like, I'm outgoing when I'm in a comfortable situation, and I don't feel like that's going to be a comfortable situation for me.
Yeah, I know.
For multiple...
We are also not... We've talked about this before.
Right.
Like, it's not outgoing.
I don't want...
It's
like,
not...
this is his show that he's doing.
Right.
And I don't want to be too... I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I'm nervous, personally. I don't know. I'm just... Without you with me...
Yeah, but I think even to us together...
Yeah.
We would just be too nervous...
Right. I mean,
chicks.
We have this, and like this is like our, you know.
Right.
I don't have any plan in place. I'm not a very... Maria has helped me. Like she's been the one.
Great.
Maria's like instilled, and other people, like all of my friends, you know, Charlene, Christine, everybody, Kelly, Michelle, Jackie, all of, you know, Kim, all of them have made us feel like, you know, but I'm in it, like, I mean, let's be honest, guys. Like, I'm very nervous. I'm a very nervous person. So I hope that was not a bad answer.
Well, it's the truth. I mean,
right.
You don't have a plan.
No, if I had like more outgoing people with me, I might feel a little more like, hey,
like safety in numbers.
Hey. You know what I mean? Yes.
Safety in numbers.
So if there were like multiple people that were like, hey, Joe,
right.
you know, then I'd feel confident.
Right.
But like,
But you're just you.
I'm just me.
Right.
And I'm a nervous Nelly.
I would be nervous too.
You would? So with that being said, I hope you're not disappointed. But,
who?
Well, them. I hope they're not disappointed. I'm really excited to go and see him.
Yeah.
I have a t-shirt that I'm going to try to give him.
So that's a plan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to get it to him, but I'm going to bring it with me.
Yeah.
And
you'll have it
I'm going to have like a little note. And I think I might put another cassette in there. Because I have one more left.
Do it.
And say, use this with your Walkman.
Your bedazzled Walkman.
Yeah, so I thought I'd leave like a little note.
Yeah, I think that's cute.
Just like, but I don't want to like...
Right. I know what you mean. You feel awkward about it, and I would too.
I do, you know?
I would too.
But I love all the support that we've been getting. Because you guys are amazing and support us. And sometimes like, I'm hard on myself. Is really what it is. Because I'd be like really hard on myself. Like, oh, he's gonna like whatever. And...
Whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
I promise you'll overanalyze it, and you'll think, yeah.
I'll be nervous, and I'll just be like, oh gosh, I said something. I did something stupid,
and like
overanalyze it in a bad way.
Yes.
So
you will, just because I know you.
I know. What extravagant thing would you do to get up on stage on the cruise with Jordan or Joy? I wouldn't. I don't mind for anybody who else does, but like I don't.
No, it's just not how. It's not what I like. I'm not comfortable. Like I don't know. I don't know what you do. I honestly don't know what you do, and also if it happens, cool, I guess.
Right.
But I'm not. I also don't like to be the center of attention.
Yeah. No, I get it. No, I think it would be fun, but as I would be up there, I would be so self-conscious.
I would be so
and
self-conscious.
So just like, I don't know. But I don't know if
I'd rather bump into him in the hall.
If I had some cocaine ladies, that might be a different story.
I don't know. I'd rather keep it low key. If I'm gonna
I wouldn't say that. What if he's gonna bring you up on stage? Brooke wants to go up there. She does. But you would go up if he was like...
If he yes, I would come up.
And you'd be like, oh, hey!
Of course I would. I'd like to have like a one-on-one. I would love that.
Oh my god, what would you talk about?
I don't know. See,
I
I think I get nervous in front of other people, which might sound weird, but like, I think I would do better one-on-one because I wouldn't be thinking about what this person's listening to me say. Does that sound weird?
No, it doesn't, but I'm not like that.
Like, I could talk, like, I feel like I could talk to him. I don't know what I'd say.
Yeah.
But I would come up with something.
But I'm not going to.
Right.
When we talk to him, I am going to be cool, I'm going to be collected, and I'm going to be cool.
Yeah.
Because you're going to look at me.
I will be fine talking to Joe.
Maria's going to just be like, she's going to give me like hand cues.
Yeah. Jordan would be a little different for me, but Joe, cakewalk.
Same with me. I'd be able to talk to Jordan Knight, no problem. I'd be like, hey, Jordan, guess what? I really liked seeing you that time when you opened for NSYNC. That was really great. I was really excited to see you.
Performance.
You're a very good dancer. The next question was from Valerie, and she asked about like the streaking. Same thing. I think I would streak. I would streak. She said,
ask the question.
She said, and it's very specific to me.
Oh, yeah.
She said, Nikki, would you streak in public if you were told you could spend an entire day with Joe?
Would you?
I would run really fast. And tell everybody to close their eyes. And put their cameras down.
Okay. So I just thought about myself running really fast. There'd be a whole lot of movement.
No, stop! No, stop it!
There would be a ton of movement there.
Oh my god!
I wouldn't do it.
And Kelly said, would it be in a public place? Or in the middle of the night when all the people are home? And she said, oh no, daytime with all watching. Well, who's watching? I just don't want this on... I don't want anybody filming it.
Like,
everybody has to put their phones away.
Like, through, like, a football game or something. And then, like, up through the stands.
That's too much. I draw the line there.
Up and down the stairs.
I'd run across the football field.
You would?
Yeah, why not? For a whole day?
I would not.
For a whole day.
Sorry.
For a whole day.
Sorry, Jordan. I wouldn't.
I mean,
he's probably fine with it.
I'm telling you, you guys better look away. Like I said, that will get burnt into your retinas, and you can't unsee that. Because you know how I'd run? I'd do this little jobby.
What did you do?
You know what I'm doing? Ladders, like they're like this. You know what I mean? I do that across the whole field. So they couldn't see my front side. Just see my back side. And my tattoo from 1946 I got back in the Navy. Huh?
What about this?
They won't. They'll just see my backside.
Oh, you would fake.
I don't care if they see my back.
You don't care if they see your butt?
No.
That would be a very inopportune time to fart.
That'd be awful.
And it all comes full circle.
Oh god, yeah. Okay, we're done. So, that was but it's good. We answered almost all the questions.
Yeah, we didn't do any dares.
No.
Sorry, guys.
But maybe on the cruise.
Yes, maybe. Phones away.
Yeah, phones away.
No
nakedness.
Recording.
Well, let's wrap this up.
Okay.
So that's it. Do we have anything to say for this week? We gave them an 80s, 90s, and a block party.
Yeah, we did, because there was a lot of block party in it, but a lot of 80s and 90s, too.
Sure was.
And some stories from us.
That's true. We got deep tonight.
We did.
So.
What?
We have cruise shirts.
Oh, yeah, we have cruise shirts. Go to our website.
We haven't been promoting it.
Nope.
Because a lot of the sizes in some of the stock are gone.
Are not there.
Right. So, I mean, there's cruise shirts. If you guys want to get one, you can. But just know that the sizes, you might have to check back. Because
if we don't have your size, check back later.
Right. We'll keep an eye on it and let you know when we get new sizes in.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't take too long. Poor Amy was waiting for that sweatshirt for so long.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a long time that she was waiting for that. But I think that they got it in, and then it sold out again. So, it was popular.
Popular color, popular size.
Yeah, so...
Cool.
Oh, we are tired.
Yeah,
but,
totally, because it's like midnight.
Yeah, it is, but we did really well.
And we spring ahead.
Oh, crap, it's 1 o'clock.
Yep. I have to get up early.
Happy daylight savings.
I have to be up in 7 hours from now.
I'm going to the gym, so me too. But I'm not taking a shower.
Yeah, I have to shower and get ready. And get a child ready.
I'm getting these arms worked on. They won't have so much bingo to them anymore. Bingo!
Oh, alright. Well, go to our website, click the shop link if you'd like to check out the store with the cruise shirts.
That is the truth. And we've gotten a ton of new Patreon peeps.
Yes, we have.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, guys.
We really appreciate it. You guys are helping out a ton. We're going to get that microphone soon. We're almost there.
Yeah. So, totally.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome.
Get that Zoom recorded. The one Joe... I'm pretty sure Joe's using the same one.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure that he said in the first episode that's why he has a Zoom.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
But.
So that is what we are hoping to get. Joe has an episode this week. So
yes,
be on the lookout for that.
Tomorrow.
Maybe he might ask some cool questions.
Maybe.
I'll be like, hey, Joe. Want to come on the podcast?
Hey, Joe, can I fix your website?
Hey, Joe. I don't mind.
I will do it for free.
I'll do it for free. I'll pay you.
Free.
I'll pay you to let me do your website. That's an offer right there.
That is an offer.
I'll pay you in a hug. I don't have any money.
I'm going on the cruise.
I'm broke this week.
All right.
Let's
wrap her up.
All right. So that was great. And
thanks for listening. And if you're still here,
yeah, good job. Well, we hope that we gave you what you wanted.
Yeah, I do hope so.
Yeah, well, you got it anyway.
Yeah,
so.
There it is.
All right.
So, peace.
We're not going to do that anymore.
I don't really like it, but we can do it.
I'm iffy about it.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward.
Yeah, but somebody said that's the charm. There were a couple people that said that.
I think somebody else saw that, and I thought, you're being nice.
And then there was one person that said, I don't like it. And I appreciated that.
I appreciate honesty.
They like when we said bye. But then I found out, and then I was like, oh, my favorite murder does that.
Yes, they do.
And I don't want to copy them.
No. You just say
bye-bye.
No. I'm not
Why
gonna
not?
Say, bye-bye.
What's that from? What's that from?
Bye-bye. It's the airline attendants. It's the
what?
The flight attendants on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Bye. We'll see you later. It's been real.
Peace. My stomach made a noise.
That was me.
That was my stomach made a movement then.
It was talking to my stomach.
It says,
bye.
I want an English muffin with peanut butter.
All right. Bye.
Bye.